Me, me, the three of us. Shallow. The three
Hi,
of us.
what's up? You're welcome to that episode of EWL Experience with Luchi. Don't forget that this podcast is the platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. I have with me two yellow for us today, beautiful, fine girls. Say hi, Faith.
Hello, I'm Faith.
You know you talk. I think she talk.
Hello, I'm Chiamaka.
Thank you for honoring this particular episode because there's we want to kill us, but we ain't got to show.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue our talk where we did talk about sex and we're here to stay fat. So basically we're just going to be having a really short episode because we really don't have time. So Chiamagam.
Why are you starting me? I can't wait to support
Too much.
I can't wait to support your motion. You're starting me.
My emotion that this education is very important. No matter how we try to paint it that we're trying to protect our kids, the best way for us to protect our kids is for us to give them the necessary education they need. So I'm going to cite an instance in my life, my experience. In my secondary school, we're planning to graduate after I don't stay like 3 years for Caro. And that was the first time I heard porn sites. Funny thing, I didn't know that those sites existed. Funny enough, when I knew they existed, I didn't know they were porn sites. So when my I don't know because I did not know these things. So yeah, in SS3 when I got the graduate, I'm serious. It's serious. So they told me different sites so that the films were interesting, that the movies there were interesting, that I should go check it out. I was like, fine. When my mommy gets me my new phone, I'm going to check it out. So my first phone I got as a gift from my parents, come and see me typing the sites. Lo and behold, my eyes were fooled. So it took the grace. No, seriously. It took the grace of God and myself, or like my self-discipline for me to know that always this site is not going to help you in erosion. So you have to get away with it.
You can't help in the future.
See, on a serious no, on a serious note, I was really young and naive. On a serious note, at that point, I was really young. I was not supposed to be doing anything with that kind of side. But the fact that I didn't know these things and I got to hear it from outsiders, a lot of things, sometimes my siblings will come right from school and say, oh, what's the meaning of this thing? What's the meaning of this thing? I'll be like, who taught you that? So basically, we're here to say that parents should be able to educate their children on different sex languages. Because one brother will come and meet you now and use another stance for you and you will not understand what he's saying. So Chiamaka, wait till you get to talk about this sex education. How do you think it's important for parents to tell their children what happens when a boy and a girl comes together? Instead of telling them that if a boy touch you, you'll get belly.
I feel like sex education can be a good thing and a bad thing.
Can it?
That's I said from my own point of view.
Okay.
Because some kind of standard is saying that what you know no fit kill you can actually seems true in the sense that I did not receive any sex education when growing up. It was just natural sense. Shey you get? I felt that to me, because I dey very inquisitive. So if I was given sex education, I would have wanted to try that at a very young age.
But if your parents had told you that when a boy and a girl meet together, you're going to get pregnant, you're going to stop school, your life stops at that point, unless you get pregnant, unless you get married, then sex can be beneficial to you as a couple. But if that time they come tell you, say, shishi, if you and a boy meet, when a boy and a girl come together and have sex, I'm saying,
if a boy touch
you. Now, what did they tell me too? That if a boy touch you, you don't carry.
I get everybody chance. I get everybody chance. Nobody must touch me. I haven't give my brother the
But I'm saying that if your parents had told you that, okay, things that were involved in sex education, and told you the consequences and the benefits.
I'm thinking that the consequences will make me want to do it.
No, so that you can get pregnant.
Let me experience it. No. No, that's what I felt. So.
Are you being serious?
I said my own point of view. Your point of view.
Tell us that here. What do you think about sex education?
I just think it can be a good thing.
But I still feel it's a good thing and it's also a bad thing to an extent, because for you to come and tell me something I don't even have an idea about, it might just awaken your curiosity.
Yeah,
I want to know. And then if your mom tell you if a guy touches you, you're going to get pregnant. And a guy touches you and you don't get pregnant, then you proceed.
Then
it has eliminated whatever education you think you're giving this child.
Let me say something. All these Oyibo kids that they used to give sex education,
they are direct.
They get pregnant at the age of 16.
So
I know a lot of them that are pregnant at the age of 15, 16, but they were giving their appropriate sex education.
Okay, I'm going to come from
I'm not
faith.
saying you should not educate your children, no, but sex education at a very for a somebody that just
10.
like should be
10.
No,
I
too
just feel like
early.
it should
10
be
is early.
it should come in stages.
Children that are molested now, a lot of them do not know what this thing involves. And I was reading an article that sometimes these
Oluchi,
pedophiles, they
in
actually know how to
Nigeria,
make a child
Oluchi, in
comfortable.
Nigeria, a 10-year-old child go know when the brother is touching her inappropriately. No be mumu again.
Yes, I think the major
In
thing is just tell
Nigeria,
her no one should touch your
this is
private parts direct. Not like
Exactly. But
don't let
parents are even scared to use the word VJ
private.
or vagina or whatever thing. They are very scared
you
to use
think
those words
a child
for their children because they don't want. When I was growing up, what they call our private there, we have different words. We have we. Well, if you cannot tell, I'm serious. If you cannot, I mean, the one you see on our toilet door in secondary school growing up, to. But if you not tell your children that this part of your body is called vagina,
as
because
in for 10
parents
years
don't
old,
know
Why not?
exactly.
10 years old,
Parents don't know the meaning that they are even scared to. I'm serious.
na curiosity dey
It's
kill children of
curiosity,
nowadays.
yeah.
So just give them the ones they need to know. Don't allow anybody touch you anyhow. Don't now go into deep sexual. Once you have sexual intercourse, you go at 30.
Yes, when you give them there, this will happen. This will happen, and
There
it
are
doesn't
stages,
happen.
even in
And if you
education.
tell me, okay, if you get
That's
pregnant, and the
the
guy is giving you
and you
suggestion
now
of
give the
condom,
girl the child condom.
Yes. See, even
Why?
wait, chill,
To go
Chamaka.
and practice. Is it for practice
I'm
measure?
going to come from Faith. What Faith said. She made 2 points actually. She said that when you tell your children or when you tell your girl child that if a guy touches you,
And you don't get
you
pregnant.
get pregnant and you don't
Yeah.
get pregnant
Yeah, you get
when
pregnant.
you
You get pregnant. And you now don't
okay,
get
sorry.
pregnant when you
If
get
a guy touches you, you get pregnant and you tried, the guy can't touch you, you not gonna get belly, you want to explore. So
Yeah.
I'm saying from what she said basically, rather than telling them that if a guy touches you, get pregnant, how about for your 10-old or your 12 years old, you tell them that there are some
Nobody
things.
wants to see.
Yes, your VJ. Learn to sit properly. Learn to, as in when you see that you cover your legs so that you don't attract unnecessary attention. Or you tell them that okay, for a 12 years, can you tell a 12 years old girl that kind of stuff? Okay, when your girl gets to 15,
15, 13 people are starting menstruating 15, 13. And you
okay,
can
how
tell
about
them that stuff.
when she starts menstruating, you tell her that when you are not menstruating, you are not a lady. When you and a guy have sexual intercourse, you can get pregnant, and that is unwanted pregnancy. How about you stopping there? But parents do not even, they are scared to use these words. Even
And
growing up self, if you even say the word sex, it's as
yeah.
if you don't
But should
spoil.
I also say another thing that is
thank
I
you.
feel like educating a child about sexual education, abi sex education should for Christian parents, you should solely be on the basis of the
The
Bible.
Bible. Yes,
Because
because
make the pikin to apart from the fact, okay, let's leave pregnancy out of it.
okay.
It's a sin.
Yes,
Shey you
yes,
get?
yes.
Apart from the fact that you are getting pregnant, you are sinning. Na sin you dey commit. Shey you get? Because if na pregnancy be the end game, omo the pikin go say no be him be the first person wey get belle.
Because
People will
people
talk and they
believe
will
that
shut up.
when telling a child something, you have to tell them the consequences and the benefits. So pregnancy is one of the consequences. You can even get STI. So I was saying something in my previous episode that a lot of things have been termed normal. Like I said, if you know you're having premarital sex and you feel okay, sex is a normal thing. It's not. You want to have sex, make you the one with your full chest. Say, I want to have sex.
Yes.
So basically, I think you should give your children the choice. Because I don't think a lot of Nigerian parents do not give their children the choice of, okay, I don't want to have premarital sex. They just you see that they will cage them if you even put one leg outside. Where you go come back here. You don't have the conversation with them. In your mind, you are protecting them. You may be, oh, I'm
Let's
protecting
have
my
the
little, she's
conversation
still a
with
little
them.
child. But come on. Your children are growing and the world is not protecting them. Conversations they have in secondary school these days is not.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that kind of conversation when I was in
Just feel
secondary
like
school.
tell your kids stuff because if they get
Tell
yam
them,
from outside,
just be
it will
raw.
dey bad.
And Chemaka, you are saying we should filter you should filter what we tell our children. But the truth is, when you even go to toilets in your school that time, so you know they see wetin they write for wall. As in nasty stuff that you cannot protect your children from the society or from the world. So basically, I feel you should be 100%
That's why you should be
raw with them.
on the basis of the Bible.
Because when I make some
Yeah, and
statements,
even
And
grooming
even-
the child. Well, like you can just groom the child on. Okay, sit like this. Close your leg when you sit.
Exactly.
Do not expose your body. Do not let anyone touch you. You don't need to go into if this will happen or threats because
Yeah.
I think people try to
It's threat, yes.
threat is
if
not just the way.
it's
Just
not.
a foundation.
just let the child be comfortable. Don't like don't open your no. Just tell them dress like a lady. Cover up your body when you
Yeah.
go up. Why? so you won't give people
The wrong impression.
You're a child of God. Give them any other thing
Just
till
put the
at
only
least till
foundation
they
should be the
have.
Bible.
Yes.
If it's stress, pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
The
See,
thing go get the
yes,
belle.
yes,
And
Chabaka.
if you're like, if
swear.
a guy is this one, some guys, have you not heard of I brush only the tip?
Exactly.
I'll
That
put
is not.
everything.
It's not going to. True.
I'll put half.
But that's what I'm saying. That I think we should be raw with our
And if
kids.
you don't, and because I want nothing about that one.
It's not wrong.
It
It's
will
not
not
sex.
enter.
Not sex. You will not. If your mommy said it should not enter, you will not
Don't
enter.
worry, I'll just brush the
At the top.
But seriously, and that's why I said I think we should remove sentiment. We should remove protect because the society is not going to protect your children. So if they should get the full gist from you as parents, they'll be able to say, I don't want to try this one by force. No means no. And yes, we should tell our children the meaning of concept because sometimes I think a lot of children are coerced into this thing. And that is why you see a lot of child molestation because of they don't understand that they have the right to say no. So you should educate them on concept, you should educate them on sex. And another thing I want to bring into the picture before done the roundup, they say even as much say we don't give them the Bible as basic. This word, even the Bible has given us the choice of wrong and bad. Abi? Sorry, good and bad.
Yeah.
So even as much you are educating your children on sex, you should tell them, okay, the first thing you should do when it comes to sex when you're not married is abstinence. You should tell, okay, if your child is not a stubborn-headed person, you should tell them about condoms and pill. I'm not supporting that.
Just give them necessary.
But I'm saying now what thing they happen
safe.
because a lot of time when you have conversation with your parent and you've not had sex, even I say some people can have sex because of pressure. So if your
Yeah.
children should probably fall into that kind of
point too.
they should if they find themselves in that kind of situation, fine. They should if they find and they're not able to
Build your
handle
kids with
they are not
minds
able
of
to
their
handle
own.
such
Yeah.
situation.
That's why.
You can introduce you can tell them the necessary prevention. I talked about preventive measure in my previous episode. You tell them about condoms and you still tell them that condom too sometimes they work. Like I'm saying my point basically today is give your children full gist, the full gist, not be lecture. When you and your daughter they talk, everything she needs to know, I think will be helpful in future wherever place she find herself. Give her the full gist with your children. Because a lot of times they are scared of you. They say if I will tell my mommy
make
say
yourself approachable as a parent.
yes.
Yeah.
I was listening to one of my friends' podcasts. You should go check it out. Relationship here. She was saying something that Nigerian parents basically are like robots.
And like I say,
No.
I guess that's
Yes.
what our parents.
Don't do this.
Our parents gave us our parents growing up. I feel they were not very
Please,
approachable.
I'm your mom. You don't talk to me that way.
Our parents were not approachable to talk about sex with.
You cannot. I said some parents cannot even say the word
For you
sex.
to even know that, for you to even know what sex is,
You say-
you are doing it.
Exactly.
Where did you
Exactly.
hear from?
Come here. Which boy told you that word? Anybody touch you?
But seriously. But do you think it's only the parents that should educate children on this stuff? I was so impressed what I saw online where that you are teaching them, do not touch my private part. Yes.
Yeah.
That's so lovely. I really, really encourage such education.
With the
We should
rates
from parents, from teachers, even ourselves, all of us, I'm very sure that all of us were
like, with the
elderly
rates of
sisters.
molestation going on.
I still feel from even the tender age, I don't think even the teachers are allowed to. That should be strictly the parents because even the teachers at a point in time they can even be the one
Molesting the child.
So imagine it like don't let a guy touch you here, and the teacher is also doing his own part.
And like, mommy told you not to let a guy touch you. Yeah.
So next time if you touch you,
Touch you, yeah.
But I'm saying that these people need to be exposed, and for us to do that, they should get these lectures
Just feel like
because we spend most of our life. We
10
spend
years child in this Nigeria, no when.
you don't call worry before. You don't call. If you see what children are doing, you know that you don't need to be hiding some things. Because what I'm serious. Because school basically is where people learn a lot of things.
Children know what thing they stop.
So I used to say this thing that if my siblings had met me like growing up, they go send me, they will get changed because I was a dummy. Like you're literally telling me things that I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
They feel carry me go say at that point. But this education, I actually got sex education from reading online. Both the one that they forced me go watch unknowingly, both the one I go check out by mistake. So basically, I'm saying.
Let me experience myself. Yes, so I gave myself the education.
Yes, because you need it. Like you know, be say how they put it, you're a dummy. And sometimes when you even try to play dummy, I don't know, you start hearing funny things. I heard a lot. Ah, God, I heard a lot last week. I even talked about it. I was in a lecture online, and I was like, Luchi, you know nothing. You think you know something, you know, because new things are coming up. When you think say you don't know 90%, other 100% the rate to make you learn. So let us educate our children. Raw, come out raw with them, give them the food, be truthful to them. Don't try to paint black blue, because really the world will not protect your child from all these things. And I think it's another thing that we can do to stop child molestation and rape case. I know there are some things we cannot actually control, because they see they rape big girls,
I also think as
they
well,
see they
us
do
as parents,
but we just need to
should be
watch our step
vigilant
and
to
be
our
very
young
careful.
ones.
Yeah.
Even with your brother,
Yes, pay attention to
your brother said
to both your male children,
your
because
brother they carry your pikin any year. I'm serious. Stop the carry.
not they carry.
I'm serious. Like as a parent, I feel like I'll be very vigilant. So yeah, I'll be free, but with my kids, my eye go there
Yes,
everywhere.
pay attention to both your male, and because guys get, and you know, guys, their side effect gets worse, because I don't know, some of them, I heard, according to readings, they end up becoming sex addicts. So watch your male children properly, make them feel around, like very comfortable around you. There's no harm in that. No, it's not going to bring disrespect. Don't worry. Just make your children feel very comfortable around you. Okay, guys. If you think you have any suggestion or opinion concerning what I don't talk so far, you can send me a DM on my private handle at Oluchi or EWS podcast, or my brand handle. Yeah, I keep saying it. Something is coming up, but not soon. Just watch the space. At Luchi's Concept on Twitter, Luchi's Concept. So I'm going to follow you.
Follow me on Instagram at chi_baby.
Space.
Ruby 101.
Yes, so make sure you follow our private handle. And don't forget to subscribe. See, if you want me can go need that for you. Subscribe at Luchi's Concept on YouTube. And yeah, I said something. If you are looking for where to listen to my podcast, no stress. All you just have to do is type EW Experience with Luchi on Google. All my platforms go online themselves for you. You understand? So yeah, so go listen to my podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Podbean, Breaker, Radio Public, all of them. You can listen to any of my episodes on this platform. I love you guys, and let us be very, very careful. Bye.